Hi, my name is Sonia, and I'm doing a presentation on an article that I found by Firth, Rivers, and Boyle. This article was published in 2021, and it actually describes how interleaving works. Okay, they looked at 26 articles in total, and they actually want to do a meta-analysis to discover how interleaving works, what the effects of it are, and if there's any benefits to the learner. So interleaving is a type of learning strategy where the teacher is able to actually manipulate the way the topic is presented and the concepts presented to allow the students to better absorb this information. So you would interleave multiple concepts within a topic and present it to the students in a randomized fashion to improve their learning. And it seems like this type of learning strategy works quite well with subjects that require deep understanding of the concepts and does not work well with simple lessons such as vocabulary and reading comprehension. Interleaving is often compared to blocking. So if you see up here, the mass practice is actually where the concepts of a topic are blocked together. So for example, a classroom example would be teaching math. So in this example, each of these different shapes would be a different form of math practice. So for example, the square could be multiplication, the circle could be division, and then so forth and so forth. So in this example where the concepts are blocked, you can see that they are really presented, say 4 practice questions, all with the same type of math questions, and then so forth and so forth. And interleaved questions would be actually a mix of all those types of math questions. So for example, one multiplication question followed by a division question, subtraction, and addition to make up a unit. As a nursing instructor, I actually have used interleaving with my students. So in the classroom setting, we actually have our topic. So our overhead topic would be a surgical patient. Our surgical patient has multiple skills that the nurse needs to master in order to take care of them. So for example, a wound dressing that the students have to practice, a drain removal, a surgical drain removal, as well as staple removal as well. So instead of presenting each of these skills individually on their own for the students to practice, we often weave in these skills into the case study that we present to the students and present each of those skills in separate manners. So they go into the room and they have all 3 of these skills that they have to practice. However, the order and the priorities often change. So Firth, Rivers, and Boyle actually discuss how there may be 3 theories that actually support interleaving and its effects. So the first theory is attention attenuation hypothesis by Wallum, Dolonsky, and Jacobi, 2011. So in this way, they describe how in certain situations, such as blocking up here, the mind starts to wander because the student is anticipating what they are supposed to be practicing. And although common sense would say, oh, wow, you're blocking your subjects together, your practice questions together, you're really practicing and mastering that one skill before you move on to the next. However, this may be a false sense of mastery. Björk, 2012, state you should be suspicious of a sense of ease. When interleaving is used, the mind actually wanders less because the student is unable to anticipate what the next skill will be. So they are very much paying more attention to what is the next concept and what is happening in this learning situation. Therefore, as attention improves, the encoding into memory improves as well. Overall, I felt like this was an excellent study as it actually encompassed 26 individual studies and a total of 56 experiments to actually study the effects of interleaving. In conclusion to this article, they found that interleaving, if when applied appropriately, did actually help students learn more effectively.